Well, hello everybody, it's Rolo here, and before we carry on with our Jurassic World series, I thought I'd better do a tutorial on the two mods I am using. Now today's tutorial is just about the Jurassicraft mod, and we're going to go switch over there and go and have a look, but I've set up a bit of a lab down here. I'm going to take you through how to get from these fossils all the way to breeding your own dinosaur or water creature. And what I've done is set up the lab over here to show you. I'm going to lead you through it step-by-step process, because if you're in survival it can take a long time. I have no intention in my series of doing survival, but I thought it's about time we did a bit of a tutorial all the way through. So let's just change my game mode. Oh, there we go. We'll get back into survival mode. So here we go. Here are the fossils that you will find in the game. Now the fossils only appear in new areas which you spawned in the new world. This is Jurassicraft 1.4.5. It's the very latest version that came out in July. Now ones you'll find everywhere are these fossils here. You can see that they have different pictures, etc. So they got a picture of an egg, a head, leaves, or sort of that sort of texture. These ones over here are the coloured clays, and they just tend to face the same way. Now what you need is a good pick. And what I've got over here in this little chest is a nice good pick. And I'll talk about amber and stuff. Well, we've got a fortune 3 and breaking 3 and efficiency 5. Now I'll show you what we're going to get, but basically we're going to start hacking into these to see what we get. So when you get them, you get different things. You can see them drop in. Hopefully, a fossil. Look, there you go. See the fossil? There you go, there's a fossil. That's what I really want. Now there's about a 25% chance of you getting fossils, and there you go, look at this. But you see you get bones and all sorts of things in here as well, and blocks. So it's quite good to get some bones if you're not anywhere near anywhere to kill skeletons and stuff, to get them straight away. Now you'll find them, the best place to find these are in ravines, on open extreme hills. Oh, look at all those fossils there. Look, wow, tons and tons. And you'll find them, yeah, so go to ravines. Oh look, now these ones give you these coloured blocks as well. Did you see that? Look. Yeah, give you coloured blocks as well, hopefully. There's a fossil. There you go, they're all working wonderfully in 1.45. And if you've already got a world you've already started and are going, oh, I'd like to add the fossils mod, well, if you go outside the expanse, i.e. if you go to a part of the world where you've never visited, you will start finding the fossils. So you can use a spawn or something like that, and then you can actually generate the world, and the world, all new chunks will have fossils in them. It's the same. Ooh, that's not very good. Put that back on it. Right, okay, so what I'll do is just, in fact we've nearly finished, so let's just take all these out. Yeah, so fossils can be quite hard to come by, but they're roughly about the same consistency of iron and coal, so you should be able to find them quite easily. Look at all that, and look, you can see these blocks come in different colours. We got all that stuff. So how many fossils did we get? 34 fossils out of that little dig. Well, there were a lot of fossil blocks there. And I'm just going to bin all these blocks, the coloured blocks that we had. We had stone, we got bone, we got cobblestone, and we got, I think we got some more light grey. Yeah, I think we get some of that. Right, okay. So yeah, one thing I didn't mention on here is the amber. Now where do you get the amber from? Well, the amber comes from amber ore. Now the only problem is with amber ore, it's very rare. It's the same rareness as diamond, so we just thought we'd spawn some in for you and show you what we get. I'll do that, and let's attack them. So here we go. And they're like diamond, but you get 100% drop rate. So if you find one, you will get an amber ore. Now the goodness about the amber ores, and what I'm going to show you next, is they will give you 100% DNAs. So there you go, we got 18 amber ore. So what do we do next? So those are all things you can get. Next thing is you need to use the DNA extractor. we've got loads of fossils and we've got amber ore. So here is the recipe. This is what the DNA extractor looks like in Jurassicraft, and here is the recipe. Quite simple to make. It shouldn't take you too much trouble. All you have to do then is put the fossils into here. I'll split those up, and what you get is all sorts of things. And now I'm going to put that in there, and you can see, that's why I'm doing it, put the amber into that one. So you need quite a few of these, and you can see already as the things go in, they start filling up. So there you go, and look, you've got sand and stuff. Ooh, however, the amber gives you DNA every time. So we've got a Brachiosaurus, and you can see the Brachiosaurus is 75%. You've got a 50% Stegosaurus, and we've got a 75% Titanus. Velociraptor 50%. We'll get rid of that bone. Dilophosaurus, Herosaurus. It's producing different ones every time. We'd like some the same. We should be able to get some of those in a minute, so we'll just let them go. Oh, we've got some more. Oh, Herosaurus. Yes, we've got another Herosaurus. Right, let's just get rid of some of this stuff a minute into the chest, because we don't need it. Right, so you start collecting the DNA. Paracephalophus. What have we got in here? We'll leave those a minute. What else have we got? We got another Leptosidium, and we just get rid. Oh, that's one of the mammals. Right, so these keep flashing by, and then we put them, and what you'll notice here, look, these are 100%. So if you find an amber ore, you get the amber, click it in, and you get 100% DNA. Right, okay, let's just put all this in here. Right, so let's see if we've got any similar. Okay, so once you've started collecting your DNA, you'll notice that we've got all sorts of different types. We've got Tyrannosaurus here, 50%ers, either 25, 50 or 75. Remember, the ones from the amber ore are 100. So how do we combine all these DNAs? Because you can't make any embryos without having 100% DNA. So you use this DNA combinator, and what we'll do is we're going to get two T-Rexes at 50%. We're going to whack the two 50%ers into the here like this, and literally then it just runs through, and then it will give me a 100% T-Rex. There you go. So that's now ready for the next stage. If I get a Velociraptor DNA, there we go, we'll get a Velociraptor, chuck that in there, we get the same thing. Okay, and the other thing you might get is it's the same for the mammoth DNA, but we haven't got two. I think we've already got a 100% mammoth here anyway, luckily. Yes, we can talk about that later. So we just wait, and there you go. So let's go and collect all my 100s, and you can combine them. Go. Right, so next stage is, once you've got your 100%ers, you need to put them in the the cultivators. So let's have a look at these cultivators. You can see the thing about Jurassicraft is you've got there's more as well. That's just a link of a load of colours. There are a load more of ones that you can make, and it all depends. Funny enough, you need 4 iron bars, you need then coloured glass. Now the one thing about these is, just because it's got yellow coloured glass up there doesn't mean you'll get a yellow cultivator. You'll have to go and have a look at the Jurassicraft site, but the yellow glass gives you a red cultivator like that one up there. It's quite interesting. So they don't all exactly give you but that's the way to build one of those. So once you've got a cultivator, then you need some more additional stuff. Let me show you. This one is full of water. You need 3 buckets of water to fill it up. You can see I filled it up, so you need to fill it up to the brim before you can actually grow your DNA. And you also need nutrients. Now the nutrients can be wheat or food stuff. I found the best is the steak, because steak goes a long way. Now what you'll find is when you actually put and I'm going to put one of these here. Put the Herosaurus in there. Let's do it. Oh no, I won't put it in yet, because what will happen is it will kick me out. So once you use them up, these start going down, so always make sure your nutrients are full. So let's put the Herosaurus in there. There we go, and we're in. So the Herosaurus now will start progressing and cultivating. And what you do is you've got to wait to see, but literally you can see the little embryo in here, which means that it's growing and the tail moves and everything else. It's really cool. And you can see the Herosaurus is now growing. Let's just put a couple more in, but we need some water buckets. So we'll go and get some of those and then come back. So let me just show you. I've got some buckets of water. You put the 3 buckets of water in and it fills up. And then you need to put some nutrients in as well. There you go. Only one left, so that will start running out. And now what we're going to put in there is the Velociraptor. There we go. So it starts cultivating. This one has been done. Look at that, a Herosaurus egg. And that's what the eggs look like. That's the DNA, that's the eggs. What I want to do is just put the mammoth in, because I want to show you what happens. Should work. Oh, I need water. Let's take that out of there. Yeah, so put the water in. Let's just put the mammoth DNA in there, and it's going to cultivate something different. So let's have a look. Oh, the Velociraptor egg is done. So we've got a Velociraptor egg, and we're not going to bother with every one of them. We're just showing you a few. Oh, we didn't have. Did we have a T-Rex? We've got Herosaurus and a Velociraptor. We didn't do the T-Rex, did we? And I filled it up. So what we'll do is, when we're finished with those, I will come back and show you what happens next. So they're all ready now and they can't show in, so let's get ourselves a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh yes, this is the mammoth. Now what the mammals will give you is these DNA syringes. Now they've just updated these again, because in 1.1 141 and 1.42 and 43 you couldn't see the 100%, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with a DNA syringe and tell you what to do with that. So there's the eggs. So we're all right now. We've got loads of eggs. Yeah, we have got loads of eggs. I don't think there's any more, was it? Oh yes, Paracephalophus. There we go. Right, so now we've got a load of eggs, and you can put them in here. I need a pig. Now there you go, there's another mammoth syringe there, and we've got some more eggs. So once you've got your eggs, you can then go and start breeding your dinosaurs. So let's have a quick review. This is all the items you get when you break fossils, which you can find around the world. That's the easy way to build one of these, basically the analyzers, which analyzes and basically breaks it down into the DNA, and then you get these DNAs which come in different percentages, and then you need the DNA Combinator, which is this one, which again you just need some iron, dead easy to build. That's what I like about Jurassicraft, make it easy to build. Then you make the 100% DNAs out of that and make sure you got 100%. Once you've got 100%, you can then make your cultivators, fill them with water and nutrients. It's a bit fiddly as you saw in the video, but it works a treat, and that gives you these lovely eggs. One more cool thing you need is the dino pad. Now the dino pad again is using resource apart, you're going to have to go to the nether to get some of this. But there's your recipe for your dino pad. So let's just pick one out of here that I made earlier, and then off we go. Yes, and I got my little piggy DNA for later. We don't need that pickaxe. Right, let's go then. Right, I've made this little area here because I didn't want the dinosaurs to start running away. So let's do this. Now all you have to do with this is place the eggs on the ground. So let's have a look. Let's do the T-Rex, Velociraptor and Herosaurus. I won't do that one because they'll be in a bit of trouble. So let's just do that. There's a T-Rex, there's a Velociraptor, and there is a... oh no, we don't do that. We'll do the Herosaurus. There we go. Right, okay, once you've got these growing, you can then use the dino pad to tell you what's going on. So let's go and have a look. This one here is going to be hatching soon, so Dinopad Velociraptor. Now I'm not being stupid enough to leave myself in here on survival mode because I'll get eaten. T-Rex, and the Herosaurus. So what we're going to do is take a bit of a leap out here. Let's go and stand on the edge and watch these 3 eggs hatch. Now this is the Jurassicraft basic glass that you get, which is the new glass to have, which is really cool. Haha, there we go, a T-Rex. Oh, a Velociraptor baby, and it's a lovely one. Hey, a Herosaurus. Wow, aren't they cool? And they move like the adult ones as well, and they even sit down. So cool. One more thing I haven't shown you, I'm not going to do it to T-Rex because it's so big, but I will do it one off, is there is a special syringe, and this is what I love about this glass, the glass as well. You can actually see what's at the bottom of the ocean through it as well, which is really cool. Yeah, so let's, there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is get the growth syringe. So the growth syringe is a bit different from the other syringe that I'm going to use, and let me just show you. Here's the Herosaurus. Oh, there you go, look, it actually increases the growth through the steps. So this will leave it there. Let's go and do the little Velociraptor as well. Herosaurus cannot grow anymore, that's a full size one. Let's do the Velociraptor as well. Yeah, cool. There you go, so you can use the growth syringe. Now I'll do the T-Rex a little bit, but they grow really big, really fast. And oh, I haven't been able to get it up off the ground. Hey, there we go, we shall see. Right, one thing I didn't show you is how to do the mammoth. Now you have to have a 100%, in fact, so if I do this I'll start eating them, so I'm not going to put the pig. Let's just put the pig out here. So here's a pig, and what you need to do is impregnate the pig. Yay! So it's inseminated. So if you have a look here, you can see that it's now, mammoth is growing inside it. And there you have it. The mammoth literally comes out, and it's dead cool. One thing I do say is it doesn't actually kill the pig which is on, it just gets born. So there you have it then. Oh, baby mammoth, and look, oh, it's health, attack, 18 out of 18, so it's alright. So there you have it, and our lovely dinos over here. I was hoping that the T-Rex would roar. It's just purring at the moment, it's not got up actually, but there you go. So hopefully that tutorial has been of benefit, including the syringes, because they usually cost a lot of time and effort for people trying to find out how to work them. But they're for the 3 mammal varieties that we have in Jurassicraft at the moment. So I could impregnate it again, but I'm not going to. So there you have it. Hope if you've enjoyed this video, please like and please sub me. And now we're going to get on to the fossil and archaeology tutorial, which will come next, because they are slightly different in how you grow dinosaurs in the fossils mod. Right, thanks very much indeed for watching, and bye bye.